February 2021. The post-game hash this morning. I hope everybody's doing well. Let's see if I can find myself on my channel. Let's see. Yep, there we are. Good Monday morning. It's hard to believe it's Monday already, huh? All right, let's see. Yeah, let me make sure I'm getting out the other side here. All right, let's see. Good morning, Lucky Beans. First in the door. Good morning, you. How you doing? Get that set up there. And Archimedes, girl, a buoyant force displaces its own what? Right? A buoyant force displaces its own what? The answer is its own weight. A submerged object displaces its own what? Its own volume. Okay, from what I remember from physics class. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, so far I've been very productive drinking coffee. Yeah, I'm having my coffee. What's up, chef? Trying to get past these blood clots. Oh no, Lucky Beans. I hope they're okay. Mr. Z to the moon. Just want to say hi. I'm ICU over kidneys. Oh no. Well, thoughts and prayers for you, Canadian girlie. We don't get football on our TV. Really, Jan? That was just like CBS, right? Local broadcast. Surprised. I mean, that's trying to get as big as an audience as they can out there for things like the big game. I'm really surprised. Big Dog, what's going on? For all of you guys, oh, only hockey, huh? I didn't bet but one on Bitcoin. I don't play Kit Kat. I'm not smart enough to play that stuff. You already know that. Right. Good afternoon, Barry. Yeah, good afternoon. I'm not, bitter cold. Yeah, up in Minnesota. Wisconsin, parts north. Yeah, I'm not smart enough to do all that shenanigans with day trading and all that. How about that Tom Brady? Yeah, got to give credit where credit is due. If you saw my community post, I always give credit. And good morning, Street Life. I always give credit where credit is due, and we'll tear into that a little bit. I have finished, well, thank you, Tattoo Crazy. I have finished already editing the video. It's about 18 minutes long from the Super Bowl shindig at Janet's yesterday. Took a couple hours this morning and put that together, overlaid a little music on the trip down there. I think that you guys will enjoy that. Hi, Shimei. I don't watch football, but here's to Tom Brady last night with win minus 39. Hey, Joni, how you doing? Greetings from Florida. Be nice to be in Florida. Although it's going to be in the mid-60s here. The weather is delightful. It's been a delightful couple of days here. I can't complain one bit. Well, Nurse Hillary, you're going to get a little taste of what's coming up this week. When you see the video this afternoon, I'm going to be helping the boss put down new flooring in his house. It's a chance for me to jump in there and do something. He's always been extremely helpful for me and kind to me. And it's a chance I have to give back a few days' labor and help him. We're going to be putting down some laminate floor, and we're, tearing up the carpet and starting on the second floor first. I heard that the weekend has become Michael Jackson, except the turning into a white woman party. I'm not quite sure what that means, Chef, but I almost did fall asleep during the halftime show yesterday. I don't know. They're in a box with like gold neon lights, and I'm like, really? What the hell is this? Is this like Vegas on steroids or something like that? I don't know. Yeah. So it's my chance. So what I'm gonna do today, I've got some yard work. I've got to cut the grass. Believe it or not, here we haven't had a cold enough. Well, spring is almost officially here for us in another couple days. Doesn't mean we won't have cold and rain. But our coldest part, I've already got the orange trees, already have blossoms on them outside. So generally by the second week of February, we're pretty much done with winter. So good morning, Charla. How you doing? What's going on? That'll be quite the project. But yeah, so I'm going to help him out. They'll feed me. So what I'm going to do today, I've got to do some yard work here because the weeds are real high in the back. I don't want to let them get too high. And I'm going to cut the front grass and get things really cleaned up. Then I need to pack up all my tools, levels, everything that I need to everything I need to help out on a job, chop saw, all the various tools that I have to accomplish that. Hey JMs, how you doing? If I missed anybody, apologies to you. So yesterday's game was a 3.5 point line. I think that went down to 3 points, Kansas City by game time yesterday. And in thinking about that game, the one terrific mistake that I made was, I made a mistake and Kansas City made huge mistakes. Number one, underestimating Tampa's defense, okay, which was tremendous yesterday. It was like a mirror image of what I expected, that the pressure would be on Brady, but you could tell Mahomes he's under too much pressure to make magic happen yesterday. The second thing is, if you saw that, thanks Smelly Cat, watching the first half of that game, I never saw so many defensive holding penalties on the part of the Chiefs in a Super Bowl. Yeah, they were probably calling those a little tight in the first half. But what was that, like 100 yards of penalties? I mean, they're basically giving away that first half of that game, and then they just, they just could never get the momentum back again. Hi, Susie. Hi, Sister Earth. Hello, Wade Bowen. So my observation was Brady got great protection all day in there, and he's good at his ends down there, hitting his ends. And that's all you really have to do. I mean, just imagine you got a guy like Rob Gronkowski. What is he, 270 pounds and 6'7" or 6'8" coming down the field, and you're like a 5'10" safety or something, and you're gonna, you weigh about 180 pounds. You're gonna tackle this guy, really? You're gonna be like, man, I'm too beautiful to get busted up for my girlfriend, so just run it on into the end zone. I would hate to. Hey Jackie, how you doing? I got your note on there. So I mean, it's these safeties, they're too beautiful. They're not gonna they're the cornerbacks, they're not gonna sell themselves out on trying to tackle a big old country boy like that barreling into the end zone. Forget about it. Smelly Cat says we're going to see 75 degrees, but it does show you how far off the Vegas line could be at 3 points, because I don't know what did it end up, 30 something to 9 or something, so way off the mark there. Susie, how you doing this morning? Hey Nicole. I'm doing super this morning. I kind of reversed my order of usually doing things. I went ahead and did the video editing first this morning, got that out of the way, so I can't upload it on the phone while I'm live streaming. So as soon as I'm done the live stream, I'll go ahead and upload that. It's about 18 minutes long. You can see all the eats from yesterday. Usual first class job from Janet. I know you guys won't be disappointed. Tattoo says, we are in a deep freeze. I heard. I'll take 75. Yeah, thank you, Nicole. I have a degree and can't figure out why YouTube isn't working right. Maybe could get up to 2 degrees, maybe. I would thaw out. I don't know. It's been delightful here. I really can't complain at all. It's been fantastic. Hi, Cindy. How you doing? Just got home from work. There's the hardest working gal on YouTube there. How you doing, honey? Nice to see you. We get a lot in the desert. Well, we've had some sun and rain today. Yeah. Sister said -3 wind chill. Ooh, expecting snow every day this week. Temperatures are in the teens. Hey, Toodles. Well, you know what you can do. Hey, how you doing, Cheryl? Well, let me tell you, if you live in Wisconsin or you live in Minnesota, there's some tremendously redeeming features of those areas. As I said before, when we were wrapping up, Elvis Travels and I were wrapping up the great Midwest van tour. I left Milwaukee independently and was making my way down to, I think down to Mexico or something. We're getting ready to start the second leg of the adventure. And first day I drove from Milwaukee, Wisconsin to Dubuque, Iowa. I don't know how many miles that is, but I can guarantee you this. That was some of the absolutely most beautiful countryside I'd ever seen in this nation. And I've been everywhere except the Northwest. Okay, I mean, I've been to the Northeast, I've been to the Southeast, I've been to the Deep South, I've been to the Central U.S. I've not been up on the high plains of South Dakota, North Dakota, but I want to tell you what, that farmland, those very neat as a pin farm properties, silos, buildings. I mean, I never saw anything like that in my life. And I live streamed that. And if you want to I did get that, Wade Bowen, thank you. And if you want to go back and see that live stream still up under that great Great Lakes band tour, but it was just incredible to me. Hey Ginger, hi Susan, how are you? Good to see everybody. Minnesota is awesome. So there's definitely, and there's my Susie girl. There's definitely redeeming qualities for that place. If you knock out December, January, February, and part of March, you're pretty much in a great area. And I'll tell you, if you ever get a chance to visit Milwaukee, I didn't look around Kenosha too much. We just stopped there to Brad House, but I know up in Sheboygan, up in the north, is where they make all the great brats and process all the good meats and things like that. Johnsonville. I'm so grateful for you right now, Rosie, with the chill chat. Why? What's going on? Is something in flames on what's going on? I don't know. Did I miss something? Did I miss something? Kansas City Chief quarterback, he sucked. He walked his ball 4 times. I think that's a testament to the power of the defense of Tampa Bay, and that's the part I most overlook. Not the Tom Brady aspect, but you knew Brady was going to be decent, but I really underestimated the greatness of the Tampa defense. My number got leaked, so I changed it to usual. Just keeping away from it all now, not even watching. What do you mean your number got leaked? Your phone number? Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, it's good to stay away from shit shows and stuff. It's always good to it's always good to do your own thing wherever you can, and just if you give respect, you get respect. I generally find, and just stay clear and be respectful of people, and just kind of do your own thing. A hole in a pole. Mahoney played with a foot injury. Yeah, it seemed to be, and he was very rattled by the end of the game. You could tell it's not the outcome that he expected. So, yeah, I think Carla. I'm not going to say Mahomes lost the game. I'm going to say that first half, I never saw so many penalties on defenders, defensive pass interference, and I mean, we're talking about 45-yard penalties and stuff, right? And just stupid stuff, unsportsmanlike conduct. And they were racking up just dumb offside penalties, right? And they were just They were killing themselves with penalties the first half because they should have theoretically been up, 17 to nothing in the first half, but they just flew apart on their defense. What do you think about all the halftime show? I thought no, I don't ice fish. I couldn't find ice here. What do you all think about the halftime show? Put a chick up there in a leotard and hot leggings, and yeah, all right. That's what the boys want to see. How you doing, Lulu? What's going on? He's young. He'll have lots of chance, like Lamar Jackson for the Ravens. You get plenty of opportunities. It's not easy to repeat in the Super Bowl. Too bad you didn't do it live. Well, Carla, I was recording content. I have about 17 minutes, 18-minute video I'm putting up today because people want to see they want to see what Janet, how she prepares and eats. They like to see me picking on Bobby a little bit. Like to see the boss yelling at me. And I'd show a little bit about the project next week. Hey, Cobra John, how you doing? Even the national anthem, the boss is like, that's the national anthem? And I flash back to, what's her name? I can't remember her name that she played on, I don't know, Roseanne Barr. I flash back to Roseanne Barr and her at the World Series grabbing her crotch and singing the national anthem. Zilch about football. Some of the commercials I thought were quite good. Some of the commercials I thought were great. I like the one with can't remember what the hell it was. I don't know. Will Ferrell was in it. That was funny as hell. The one about I don't know. It's good enough. The family's jumping the drawbridge. We should be able to make it, right? I mean, that was a great commercial. I don't know what the hell that was for. I can't remember what that was for. That's why I stopped watching after that catch in Green Bay against Dallas. I knew the officiating was rigged. The officiating was tight that first half, man. They were almost like they wanted to, and even at halftime, the analysts, Phil Simms and Boomer Esiason and the other guys sitting up there were talking about, you got to let people play sometimes. You got to let people play, and I think they were calling real tight, and it was getting frustrating. You could see that linebacker or whatever for the Chiefs was really pissed off on the sideline when he got called for a lot of stuff. Even the national anthem. What do you think the problem was? Head not in the game, not enough practice, too many hot dogs. The problem was spelled Defense. Remember the old saying, Rosie saying, offense puts the asses in the seats, puts the fans in the stands, and defense puts the trophies on the shelf. Okay, and it's very true. Offense is all sparkle and wow, and defense is just grinding, just decent play, and just unsung heroes of the game. You never see an MVP, well, sometimes you do rarely on defense, but they're the ones that really shut down Kansas City yesterday. So let's see. I was quite surprised that a fan, I saw that fan jumping and kind of running around. They used to put the camera on him running around, and I wonder, it looked like a chick who was going to tackle her out there. And that was, I don't know. Everybody wants their 15 minutes of fame. How you doing, Maine girl? Right, inauguration. I was for the Bucks. Good. I wasn't for either side, but I expected Kansas City to win, which I had Street Life busting my balls on my community post all day, reposting. Rosie, the scores 18-3, 18-6 now. It's 24-6, Remember the Streakers? Yeah, I remember that. I only watched the Super Bowl, no games during the season. It was a chopped up year this year. You know, our 49ers here were just injured, and COVID kind of racked them up a little bit. So kind of took the starch out of stuff. But I wanted a better game. But if you're Tom Brady, you're happy. You know, the Bay Area's finest, right? Where am I headed to next? Nicole asked me. Tomorrow I am heading to, I'm going to cut the grass today. I'm going to pack up all of my tools that I think I'm going to need to help the boss tomorrow. I'm going to head down there for probably 3, maybe 4 days and try to give him a good effort. And if you're just coming in, thumbs up or appreciate it, guys. I'm going to try to give him a totally good effort down there and help him put some flooring down in the place. When I get back on, I don't know what day it is, we'll have probably the weekend or something like that. And I don't know, we're coming up to, what is, Valentine's Day will be next Sunday. So I'm not sure if I'll be around through next week. And then I'm going to take off for some short travel, some R&R. I haven't been on a trip in a while. Didn't hate me, it might be Vegas, it might be LA. I'm going to continue to restrict in this area. Now, LA has opened up outdoor dining, which is nice. They've opened outdoor dining here. And if you saw my live stream on Friday night, you'll see that 4th Street here in Santa Rosa looked like it was Mardi Gras time. The streets were so packed, and it was good for the soul to see that. I'll be sore as hell. Yeah, the streaker did something Mahomes couldn't do and make it to the end zone. Definitely is a great quarterback. He deserves it. Well, he gets it all, Susan. The GOAT, right? Greatest of all time, right? You can't beat that. But you consider how many great quarterbacks are either born, raised, or products of high school or college in the area of about 150 miles from San Francisco. You've got Aaron Rodgers from Chico, then went on to UC Berkeley. I mean, you've got Jared Goff, who went to UC Berkeley, quarterback for Berkeley. You got Tom Brady, raised in the East Bay of San Francisco. It's just amazing. I think it probably has to do with a higher order of intellect yeah, here in the Bay Area. Not Vegas. What kind of flooring? It's only a floating pergo laminate, water resistant, not waterproof. Just a floating floor. It's not going to be, shouldn't be too difficult to get that installed. I'm putting 5/8 marble floor in my kitchen. I'm sore as hell. Bubba Bug, you better be damn careful with that marble. Okay? It's like Janet's putting kitchen tile down, they're putting new kitchen tile. They're putting kitchen tile down, and they're tearing up the vinyl in the kitchen and putting tile down. Be damn careful about slipping, okay? Marble has zero forgiveness on that surface, and on the Rockwell scale of hardness, it's pretty damn hard, okay? And you got to be damn careful about slipping on that floor. And anytime you go just grab tile to do a floor, you got to think about the the use of that floor. Kitchen areas get wet, and if you're on a glazed tile or something, you're just asking for broken bones and all that. So, Big Dog said, how about that stock? I didn't really see it yet today, Charlie. I got up and I was just doing my editing. I wanted to get the video done first of yesterday, and I got that done. Take care, Nicole. One wrong cracker cut. It's just travertine is cool. Terrazzo is what they'll use, but even terrazzo can be slippery. And you really need expert Italian masons to come in and do a terrazzo floor. You go to casinos and in buffet areas and things, you see the beautifully patterned terrazzo floors. You go to Hoover Dam, to the turbine room and stuff, and you see all the beautiful terrazzo craftsmanship in that. So Well, they're pulling up carpet on the second floor. For me, I would have kept carpet down, shampooed it, because I like the fact it's going to insulate well and it also dampens sound up there. So, right, Tesla bought it. Oh, yeah, enjoy your dinner. So be very careful about slipping. I don't know about cutting marble and stuff like that. It's I don't know, the casinos in the old days, like the Stardust, they used to have like marble bathrooms, and I don't know. AD, how you doing? It's freezing here in Edmond, Oklahoma, and will be all week. It's crazy, I tell you. Well, stay warm, you guys. And just think, in a month or so, you'll be 30 more days, 25 more days. You'll be looking at springtime. Now, I know springtime can be wretched in, you could get Arctic blasts, right? But it's coming. Dampers the yelling, smacking noises. I've seen pools with gorgeous marble tiling, yeah. But you just need to be careful if you're going to be walking on those surfaces, because every year there's a good measure of people that end up in the ER slipping on floors and things, and especially glazed tile that's not rated. You know, you have to have a little bit of a rough surface on that stuff. Bubba, have you seen the coin pusher machine? They win on those big time. What is a coin pusher machine? It's not that thing you like put quarters in and the thing just slowly pushes the if the quarter line's in the right place, and it pushes more quarters over the side. I'm not sure what a coin pusher machine is. Hey, Miss Pudwina. I like Cecil B. DeMille. I went to Cecil B. DeMille's gravesite at Hollywood Forever Cemetery. How you doing, Andrew Scott? What's going on? Got your favorite top on? Yeah, we're getting ready for baseball. Doo-doo. They have gold bars and $100 bills. I'm just a slot machine or a video poker person. So I've been on a really good luck run lately. Maybe that'll continue. I would love to go back to Vegas again and just chill out some more. Every time I go down, I'm able to bring also some different content and things which I like too. So you get it. Anything that's made of glass shatters on marble. Is anything made of ceramic, anything that's made of porcelain, anything that you drop is going to break on tile. It's going to break on marble. It's just the nature of things. So when I had the floor done here, a 4x12 pattern, I chose not to tackle. It's about the only part of the project I didn't do besides the roofing on these buildings here on the Rancho. I brought a tile guy in, and he did the he did the kitchen floor here and into the laundry room, and then he also did the shine shack flooring in there. Dropping quarters or coin pusher. Are you solo, or you need quarters and split? You are solo on the slots, or you need quarters and split. I'm not quite sure what that means, but I do have pretty good luck. Maybe it's good timing. I don't know. But I do know the longer you sit there playing any machine in that casino, guaranteed you're going to walk out. It might take 3 months. It might take 3 days. It might take 3 years. But you're going to walk out of that. You're going to walk out of that place busted, guaranteed. Because the house edge is always working against you on everything that they have there. JoJo's a coin pusher, 2 pence up there. And if you win the 2, there you win like a tipping point. Okay. Kitty Claus, send you a ton of quarters. We split. I've never seen a coin pusher machine in which casino. You know, I don't know. Next time you get you to gamble for me. I'm not going to do any gambling for anybody. You know, then we get into the whole receipts. Where are the receipts? And you know, I'm not going to go. We're already embroiled in the ladies' night with show receipts and all that kind of all that kind of stuff with Diane and Randy and Wendy versus some of the drama gals, and it's just like, man, you want to steer clear of just mind your own beeswax, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. I just don't want to get involved. How you doing, Linda Harper? What's going on? How you doing? There's too much to tend to. It's like a lot of times these groups buy these lottery tickets, and then all of a sudden, somebody takes off for Liberia or whatever with the winning ticket, and they just disappear. Right? They're gone forever. Right? Jeez. Crazy stuff. I don't know any of them in the drama. I don't watch any of them. Boy, that gets into the drama. I don't know. I mean, I've been a donator to St. Jude's through the ladies' night before. I used to be over there in 2018 and hanging out when the communities were first coming together. Back in 2018, and I always had a good time. They always treated me well over there. I can't say anything negative about. And I pop in once in a while just to listen to things. I would have bet you on the game, send you a form with a football pool, huh? Yeah, Liberia was started to the place for slaves to go to from America to ship back to Africa. I remember Liberia stamps had Abraham Lincoln on a lot of them. The Great Liberator. Joni says, Rosie, I did tell all last night. Joni, I did listen. Somebody messaged me last night that you had done a discussion on Elvis's visit to you down there in Kentucky, and I did listen to that. It was not long, which was good, but you kind of hit the salient points of things. But I don't want to open old wounds for me. But I tell you, Johnny, I did appreciate the kind things that you said about me. They were very nice, and I gave all my heart to that project. And let me tell you, when that van came into here with the Oriental runner rug that was wet and gooey with slime and more rotted wood of furniture on the bottom, the refrigerator was almost tipping over in that van because of the amount of rot underneath of the base, and I had to actually reframe that in place, that refrigerator base. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you don't see, and the same thing I'm sure with you, Joni. There's a lot of things that you don't see that go on. Probably a good half mile of new electrical wiring. What's up, Coach? Painfully routed through behind and had to be all electrically correct and safe. A new distribution panel and rejigging the plumbing, moving the water tank to the back. There was a tremendous amount of work done in that vehicle, and I was disheartened to hear that one thing, the material we used to build the generator box was what was given for budget to afford there. Okay, and probably the scenes, but that thing was spar varnished and everything. So, but being out in the harsh weather and things like that. But I'll take responsibility for that. Probably should have made it out of metal. Okay, but it was functional for a while and it did the job. But to hear like one cabinet came off the wall. Nothing's perfect. A couple screws in the right place and the cabinet's back up. I probably hit the wrong place on it. But yeah, well, thank you. I mean, nobody was doubting that, but I tried the very best that I could. And, I gave all my heart to that project. And let me tell you, when that van came into here with the Oriental runner rug that was wet and gooey with slime and more rotted wood of furniture on the bottom, the refrigerator was almost tipping over in that van because of the amount of rot underneath of the base, and I had to actually reframe that in place, that refrigerator base. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you don't see, and the same thing I'm sure with you, Joni. There's a lot of things that you don't see that go on. And then unfortunately, Joni had kind of the same experience of as soon as you're, this guy's X distance down the road, then the bad mouthing happens, and that's very discouraging. That's really discouraging because it got so bad for me. Those of you on the channel will remember. It got so bad for me that I had to take 1 week off with raging finger infection. Now, people will laugh, oh, you should be able to work through a finger infection. This was some of the worst pain I ever had in my life. You know how many nerve endings are in fingertips and stuff? And I had a raging infection probably from handling all the slime and goo and things in that van, gutting that out, removing everything from that van, taking that thing down to bare metal. Okay, and I'm going to, I have all the videos and things on the channel. Taking that thing down to bare metal, removing the generator, right? And closing in with a new mesh side screen on that. Putting in new flooring where the generator sat, and then priming that. Laying down all the new marine plywood for the floor. And then eventually overlaying the coin floor. Cutting all the panels for the sides. Shampooing the the headers and things in the van, taking a couch and using what materials and money we had to convert that into a dinette that the table could drop down and it could become another sleeping area, right? Building a bed across the back. I mean, it was a hell of a lot of work. And like you, Joni, we were fighting conditions of rain, slop, mud. So I know, how you doing, Jessica? I know that it's disheartening. It can be disheartening, but I chose to not clap back after that and just suck it up, okay? And not clap back, and I got fried, literally fried through that fall of March of 2020, right? I mean, I got scalped on the daily on that channel, and even having a sister trash talk me, who I bought dinner for in Chicago before and was friendly with, and it was very disheartening to me. It was very disheartening to me. Yeah, could I have done better in monitoring the chat? Well, shit, we're all big people here, right? I mean, I can't babysit every text to speech and all that stuff. Yeah, could I have done a better job? Yeah, and I apologize and I own that. But that's not top of mind when I'm doing that build. My mind's thinking, how are we going to put this water tank in, or how are we going to strap it down? And we're going to have to drill holes to put flooring, and let's try not to puncture a gas tank, right? I mean, these are the things that are in my mind, like the electrical system, making sure it's safe and nothing chafes, and wiring is routed properly, and putting in a new panel, 12-volt distribution lights inside out. I mean, this stuff was not top of mind to me. And I was depressed that a channel that was built on trolls and will continue to be built on trolls, pending a return, would be so upset about, what a few people said on my text-to-speech. Just it was not top of it. But I own that, and I apologized for that, okay? Now, are we in a good place now? We're not in a bad place at the current time, which is good. I continue to mind my own business, and I don't get involved in that. A lot of BS. Yeah, there was, and we're working in very rough conditions, and meanwhile, his presence has taken an extreme toll on the Shine Shack with just, pulling the sink off the wall and other things. I mean, I didn't complain. I didn't make videos about it on YouTube. I mean, it's a friend. A friend will we'll try to make another friend look good, and we'll try not to try to accentuate the positive. So I thought of all the things on this side of the scale, all the good things that were done, to have a little bit of like everyday trolling on the other side doesn't even begin to weigh off on that. But people see things, people see things differently in life, and that's the way it is. So, Joni, I commented on a couple of your videos. I've never had a problem with you ever. I've never spoken one negative word about you. I know you've had some dust ups with my moderators and things like that. But I think you understand that I can only be responsible for what comes out of my own mouth, and people want to hold moderators responsible because they're out doing this. They're their own people on YouTube, right? They're their own people on YouTube, and they do what they want to do. They go where they want to go, and they do exactly what they want to do. We'll show Ariana let's see, let's get rid of that person. How you doing, Blinky? Nice to see you. I want to hear good to see you. So please acknowledge Harvey. Hello, Harvey. How are you? Yeah, I'm just trying to stay focused here. So I got Blinky there. Cheryl, nice to see you. Harvey, good to see you. Chris is doing pretty good. Snowed in his new lover. I did the same thing you always done. You streamed your life, exactly. But I got over that. But I've left compliments to Joni on the work that she did. I think that she has a great skill set on there. But it is disheartening when you leave and then, the insults start to fly, and you feel bad. You feel degraded. You feel like you've been used. To call somebody a sissy or whatever. It's hurtful. It's not what you expect. But time does move on, Joni, and I really believe that karma has a way of evening up life and everything. And my best advice to you is, take the high road. Take the high road and just do your thing and enjoy yourself doing your model of your camper. We understand that you're taking care of your mom, you COPD, you can't just take off and go to Florida and all that. It's called responsibility. It's the same reason at 38 years old or whatever, I just didn't grab a van and just take off to the hinterlands. You have responsibilities that you yourself put into, you yourself have created, and you take care of those responsibilities, and you be a stand-up person on that. Hey, yeah, thank you, Harvey. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Well, I don't want to slap anybody. And like I said, we're not in a bad place right now. But there were some things that were sad. Mr. X continues to be a good friend of mine. He doesn't really come to the channel anymore. But I do scratch my head sometimes and sadly have to wonder, how support is so freely given to, somebody that is so negative so much of the time and hurts so many people. So that kind of hurt me too. And another mod I had that when his channel was taken down, this mod was going nuts in support for him. And I don't need somebody. If you can't even see the way that this guy hurt, not just me, but other people, okay, then I don't know what to tell you, right? I really don't know what to tell you. So, that's the way I came down. So thumbs up are appreciated if you're enjoying the chat. So, Joni, good job. You did the very best you could. You were a great friend. And I can't tell you what to talk about or not talk about on your channel. I know for me, generally, when things are told to me in confidence, I always maintain those confidences, and no matter how bad things may become, I'm not going to share a confidence on there. Well, you got to be fair, right? It's the same thing going around YouTube. If you just stay out of things and you kind of respect people, then you find life is a little bit easier on YouTube. But if you're going to engage in back and forth and chewing and froing, and it's going to be a bad path. So that's why I'm really glad I stay away from chats in general and just kind of do my own thing, because it's easier to be respectful and it's easier not to get caught up in the negativism. So, hey Scottish, how are you? Yeah, I got good mods. I mean, I take some heat that's unwarranted sometimes because they're their own independent people on YouTube. And never once have I written to a mod and said, gee, I wish you wouldn't go here, or I wish you wouldn't say that, or I wish you wouldn't publish this video or do that video. Man, I would never presume to do something like that, right? These are grown women with independence and their own right to do what the hell they want. Outside, this is just a self-contained chat, right? And I don't tell anybody what to do. Nancy K, part of the frustration with you and now neither one of you listened doesn't have warned you. Well, Nancy K, I'll put it this way. I'd been friends for a lot of years with the guy before you even came on the scene. So this was something I was happy to do to help a friend since 2015. All right. And we had many, many good times. Vegas, other places, van travel to the Midwest, Mexico, all that kind of stuff. So I had a basis for what I did. Now, I'm not going to listen to somebody that's on the side chat that says don't do, because they're not front line involved in it, okay? They don't have the history that I have, okay? That I never really had a big problem until 2019, but it's the past. Well, I don't know, Joni. I mean, that's up to you to figure your way forward. I mean, it's your channel. You do what you want. If you got something that you want to get off your chest, then get it off your chest. But I decided that I'll just mind my own business and just move on and not worry about anything else regarding that, because I know I'm not going to meet the guy again, so it's not really significant to me, and I don't wish any ill will on anybody, that's for sure. I apologize for the what I thought was nonsensical trolling on my channel towards the end of the project, because I got frustrated and concentrated more because I want the project to be over. This has taken 5 months out of my life. Okay, this is not an easy thing to do, this project, especially in the cold and all that. And plus, I'm still trying to make content with Kitchen Stadium. I'm still trying to do Chooching and trip to Reno or whatever we did, because I can't just drop everything. Yeah, I'm very, very loyal. I'm extremely loyal. But as time goes on, people will evaluate and make their own judgments. Like I said, I apologize for my stuff. And he apologized to me. And it's not my place to tell anybody else what to do on YouTube. So. Yeah, you can't undo the past, and you can't change the past. But should he return to YouTube? I don't know what the consequences will be. I know I'm not going to be involved in it. I'm not going to be a part of anything that occurs in that. And whatever happens, I can't control other people. But for me, when I'm done, I'm done. That's it. Oh, and yeah, just popped in a little GBJ just for a little bit. Yeah, thank you, Cheryl. So, yeah, thumbs up are appreciated, guys. So would I meet Joni Portmore? Yeah, and you know what? We would meet each other as sisters with respect for each other. And at no point in time would I ever dream of degrading Joni like she wouldn't do. I mean, sometimes I've been a lightning rod for what happens with the mods, but I get that. We all get frustrated. But again, I can't imagine doing that skill work of carpentry and putting closet door on and doing whatever without being extremely grateful and just being respectful of that person. Yep. So moving on is good. Harvey, we got it. Harvey, you're going to make yourself a lightning rod again. We got you, Harvey. You've done videos about it, all kinds of things. Okay, we get it. All right, we got you, Harvey. Well, I don't know, Missy. That's between you and her. I don't want any ill will to carry over into my chat. And I'm not going to allow that in my chat. Okay? And that's my bottom line on things. People that have a problem can carry that to other places. For me, I've moved on. I've tried to do my part to reset my relationship with Joni on a higher plane. And I think at this point I've succeeded in that aspect of things. So I think I'm very happy. I think I'm very happy about that. So yeah, yeah. But as far as what you put out there, it's your choice what you can do, Joni. Not anybody else's. Yeah, but Cheryl, at what point do we just move beyond? Okay. At what point do we just move ahead? I mean, somebody's got to budge, right? Somebody's got to budge. But like I say, my mods, my people in their chat do their own thing. They have their own relationship with people. And I'm not going to try to change the way they feel about it. If they feel like that way about things, just don't put it down on me. It's their own individual defense of the chat and defense of me and other things, and that's to be expected, and that's appreciated on my part. So, and Chad needs to clear snow before work. Yeah, I've got to cut a lot of grass here today and do some trimming. If I don't cut this grass today, I'm not going to be able to walk around here soon. Good morning, Ninth Element. So yeah. I'll be around tonight. I'll be around. There's no beef for me, GBJ. I don't have a beef. I don't have a beef on here. I just stay in my own lane. Hello, Sharon. How are you? We don't have beefs over here. So. Okay, snowing here in London. What a joke. Well, it's February, right? You ever read a Charles Dickens novel? I don't think I've ever seen one that wasn't like cold as a witch's tit, right? 1840s London stuff. If you mowed your grass, my weeds are high. I've got to get them. I've got to get them tended to. Nice to see you, Stephanie, my New Zealand gal. Good to see you. But I'm gonna always respect my mods. I'm always gonna try to respect everybody in the chat, and just always hope that we have healing, and always move ahead. As you guys know, we have a lot of stuff coming down in another community about St. Jude's and receipts, and I've been under some fire because I stand up for Diane, short of showing proof of malfeasance or fraud. I'm always going to come down on the side of defending the person until it's proven otherwise. So. It's happening on YouTube. I'm so ready to take the RV down to Padre Island. Yeah. Yeah, my girl, Miss Lulu says, I love English accents. I love Australian accents. I do love Australian accents. So there's the deal. I'm going to be going down to the boss's tomorrow, probably giving 3 or 4 days of good effort for him. We're going to try to get a lot of that second floor done in his house, and then come back a little bit, and then get ready to take off on a trip. I don't know whether it'll be to Vegas. I don't know whether it'll be to LA. I just haven't quite decided yet where it's going to be. Of course, LA is great because I can metal detect and I can bring a lot of great content from LA. There's a million stories to be told down there, interesting stories of a hellaciously scary city and a hellaciously cool city and a hellaciously scary city that's got probably more challenges than any major metropolitan area in the United States. Dude, Missy Jen's doing great. I talk to her on the daily. She's doing good, staying warm, staying warm. So she's doing great. She's continuing to put up content. We talked about getting the COVID-19 vaccine, and she asked my thoughts, and I told her I think it's a great idea, especially since you have a compromised health system. And on that basis, she went ahead in her own investigation and got herself a first dose, which is going well for her. So I'm very happy about that. I have to be back on the 22nd to get my second dose. And then I have to be careful probably for a day or so because the first dose is really training wheels and the second dose is the real power slamming thing. So if you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please take a second to do so. It's most appreciated here. Well, Harvey, unless you have any real physical problems, then you should be okay. I mean, you've basically put yourself in lockdown, so it should be okay. Well, here they go by. First, they take care of medical workers, and then they work down to the first tier of those above 80 years of age, and those 70 and above with very debilitating medical conditions. So it is what it is, right? You'll always get haters, Linda Harper, because it's just the nature of YouTube. There's just some people that get up just sour every single day. And everything is an opportunity for dislike and sadness and bitterness. But, doesn't mean that we all have to subscribe to that philosophy. I enjoy being positive on YouTube. Work later today. 1,000 vaccines sitting there. Yeah, I don't think Harvey will ever be leaving the UK. I don't envision that happening. Don't see that happening. I know we're in lockdown, but even before, Harvey should have taken us around London and bring us great content. Do food reviews, do some cooking, right? I mean, do something, man. We love Harvey. Kicking negativity out of your life, yeah. Well, positivity will carry you far, let me tell you. And yeah, yep. Non-stop lockdown there. I mean, station near Harvey. What is that? At Mendenhall Air Force Base there. Mendenhall. Yeah, that's a cool one. All right. Well, guys, it's coming up to the 1 hour mark. I'm going to go ahead and close out today. I'm gonna, as soon as I finish, I'm gonna hit the upload button for my video from the visit to the Boston Janets. Then I'm gonna go out and uh, cut some grass and get prepared. Then I'm gonna pack up all of my tools that I need to take down with me. And I will probably see you guys tonight. Probably be out and about, just hanging out a little bit. But in the meantime, you're welcome, Harvey. In the meantime, I want to thank all of you for being along today. If you haven't hit that thumbs button up, it is most appreciated. And make sure you check out. Janet had some phenomenal, great eats. You talk about fall off the bone ribs. Yeah. Woo! Anyway, thank you to my moderators. Thank you very much. And have a wonderful rest of your day.